Walthamstow. In 11 years, many things have changed about our local community, but the numbers of women and young girls telling me that they don't feel safe because they get harassed or intimidated or somebody tries to grope them or touch them without their consent has never changed. Well, from today, Wednesday, the 1st of April 2026, I hope we can do something about that, because from today, misogyny is now part of our hate crime rubric. 11 years ago, we had a meeting over there in Indulgence, the first female-led cafe on Hoe Street, to talk about the intimidation and harassment of women in our local community. That's when we started investigating what they were doing in Nottinghamshire with the brilliant Sue Fish, who was leading the police then, and Citizens UK. In Nottinghamshire, they were treating attempts to attack women as a form of misogyny and recording it as such to be able to track the patterns of behaviour and tackle those areas where women were repeatedly reporting those crimes. They also recognised it as the seed for many more serious forms of violence against women. We started to campaign for that approach to be picked up across the whole of the country, and ultimately 17 police forces did pick it up. The Met opposed it. Finally, we persuaded the Law Commission to investigate how we could reform hate crime in this country to make sure it recognised when people were targeting women with their violence. We also started to work with brilliant campaign organisations like Our Streets Now to make the case. And eventually, the MP Greg Clark picked this issue up when he got private members legislation, and the Protection from Sex-Based Harassment law was born. If somebody harasses you in public, it's always been a crime. This law doesn't create new offences. It just says that we should take seriously the violence and intimidation that women can often face. If you are harassed in public, please report it and expect the police to do something about it, because you're reporting a crime. Make sure it gets reported as a form of hate crime, because it's about you as a woman being targeted. But yes, this legislation also covers it if men are targeted for their gender too. It's just the start of being able to make sure that everybody in this country is free to go where they want, when they want, without their keys in their hands or worrying about if they're listening to their headphones, safe in the knowledge that the police know they've got to treat every experience of harassment as a serious matter.